Welcome all, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this episode, I am trying to explain to you what are the types of economic indicators and the where from where you can find the details of these economic indicators in Indian market. Because in Indian market it's totally dispersed, it's in different websites. So there are no common place where you can find all these indicators in a single place. Let's get into the video. First of all, there are leading indicators, and then there are lagging indicators, and there are coincident indicators. Leading indicators can project the future, where the economy is going. Lagging means it happens it's an indication where it has already happened. Something has already happened to the economy, and you can confirm it using a lagging indicator. And coincident indicator means it's in real time indicator. It happens very fast in real, and we can see it in this coincidence indicator. So let's get into the websites where you can get all these informations. First of all, we will go to leading indicators. So once again, it's an economic factor that changes before the rest of the economy begin to grow in a particular direction. And the type of leading indicator is first one, bank credit. Bank credit means the credit the banks are providing to the people like me and to the corporates. So higher the credit the banks are releasing means they are confident that they can get the money back. So when we see this, the highest credit is in 2018, and from there on it has been falling. And if you see from 2011 also it's been falling, and the data can go up to 2008. They have been giving credit heavily, and then it fell on 2019. This is the year-on-year percentage difference they're showing. So this is one place you can get the credit data. So it says right now even the bankers are less confident in this stage. So this will be of course projected in the future. The second indicator is in capacity utilization. Means how much capacity is the companies utilizing for producing something. Say a factory is running in how much? Say if a factory is running 100%, they will produce more goods than if the factory is running 50%. So right now you can see the production capacity is very low, which shows that COVID due to COVID has influenced this very much. So this shows that, and you can see there is a fall from maybe this is 2010, and there is a fall from that day. And then if we draw a line here, we can see that from 2018 it was trying to change the direction of that trend, and then the COVID has happened, and actually in 2019 itself it has been a fall. So we can see where the economy is going. And the third indicator is the bond provided by RBI. In this we can see right now it's 5.7. Bond means if RBI wants some cash, they will release bond and collect cash. So if they are saying their bond, if you buy their bond today, in 10 you will be getting 5.7% of interest in their bond. So when they say that on 2018 they said they will give you 7%, 7.8% interest rate. Now they are saying they will give 5.79%. That means they are less confident about the future, how much they can pay back. The higher the interest rate shows their confidence in paying the more money. It means they are confident that they can get more profit in the future. So these are the high confidence level points, and this level actually coincides with the recession of 2018. So that's not a good point. And then the fourth point of leading indicator is housing launch indicator. Housing launch means how many houses are launched by the construction companies in India So that actually launches happen when there is more money in the buyer's hand. If the construction companies feel there are more money in buyer's hand, they will launch more construction homes. But I couldn't find any website that provides the numbers, historical numbers. So you had to search in Google. At present, the housing says that housing sales fell 30%, and new launches declined by 44%, which is a very bad thing. And this is happening in COVID, so it should be happening. So you can search it. But if you know any website which are providing such information, you can let me know in the comment box. And then we will go for the lagging section. Lagging indicator. Lagging indicator is a financial indicator that becomes apparently only after the shift has taken place. So some direction has been already this confirms the long trends, but they do not predict them. Okay, this confirms the change has already happened, and this confirms it. But that doesn't mean this is going to continue in the future. But this only confirms it. Confirms the leading indicators. What leading indicator is showing, this thing confirms. Lagging indicators confirms that. So type of a lagging indicator is unemployment rate. So after recession, unemployment happens, and we can see also the lowest unemployment happened was in 2008, which was 5.28%, and now we are going ahead to right back to that percentage, which is 5.3 now, very close to that number. We don't know what will happen again. Let's see what will happen in the future. The next type of indicator is profit ratio of profit from India's corporate sector to the GDP. How much percentage of the GDP is shared by India's corporate sector, the profit they are, with the ratio of the profit with the GDP. So it was from 2018 until 2018. From 2000, it was growing rapidly. It was a good change. It was around 13% at CAGR, and now and after that, year on year, it has been falling. The profit of India's corporate profit to GDP, it has been falling until 3%, and this is reported in Economic Times also, with the heading lowest decade of India's in earnings. There you can see the CAGR is 7% for the after recession of 2008, and before recession it was 13%. And you can see that they have reported it in this graph also, and they are mentioning that they expect 2021 to be a very good year for the. It's expected to be set to double in next 5 years, and it was reported in April 9, 2019. It was last year before COVID is happening. So let's see how COVID is influencing this. Let's hope India is going to achieve this. The second indicator is India's industrial production, how much they are producing out from the factories. Due to COVID, it has been falling, or else it has been from 2018 there was 2017 and there was a small downfall, but it was anyway, and then it happened very bad in COVID, and still it's almost fluctuating in a stable range. So you can analyze by yourself. And then comes the coincident indicators. It's a metric that shows the current state of the economic activity within a particular time, in a particular area. It's important because they show economists and policymakers the current state of the economy is what is predicted. So let's see the type of coincident indicators. Interest rates provided by RBI to the banks. So lower the interest rate means RBI want the economy to grow up. So banks will take the loan from RBI and provide it to the people and the corporates to do the business. So lower the interest rates of the RBI. It's actually the repo rate. it means economy, they RBI want the economy to come back, which is sleeping. So last time in 2008 range it was the lowest, and it has come down to the same point now. So of course it's COVID, and it was then it was on 2008 it was the recession of Lehman crisis, and then this was the bubble zone of internet bubble zone. And let's see the inflation rate. Inflation rate also predicts, also is a coincident indicator. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share.